Hi everyone. My name is Aditi Bhandari and I am a student at Northwestern University and an intern at the Texas Tribune. And between being a student and a journalist full-time, I spend about 8 to 12 hours on my laptop every single day. Now, my parents are doctors. My mom's an eye doctor, my dad's a bone doctor. So between the two of them, I have amazing healthcare. But also, I've received a lot of free advice about how to take care of myself with my sedentary lifestyle. So I figured the least I could do is pass it on. Two of the free apps that I use that are available on PCs and Macs are Flux and Anti-RSI. Flux reduces the amount of blue light emitted from your screens. Now, blue light has an awakening effect on your brain, which means it keeps you awake for longer, and if you're working through the night like I often do, it's going to really mess up your sleep cycle. So Flux makes it tints your screen yellow, similar to the night mode on an iPhone, and it helps you maintain a regular sleep cycle. Anti-RSI stands for anti-repetitive strain injury. Now, when you're working at a screen that's about a foot away from your face, your eye muscles are focusing on that one particular screen. And those muscles are engaging in a very spasmodic way, is how my mom described it. So anti-RSI helps you give breaks to yourself by literally freezing your computer. So it stops you from working at frequent intervals. You have micro pauses for a few seconds long, and then work breaks that are a few minutes long. My settings are that I have a 15-second break every 10 minutes and then a 5-minute break every 55 minutes. And it really forces me to make sure that I am taking that break because, as I said, it freezes your computer. But it doesn't really, it's not just about taking a break, it's also what you do with that break that really counts. So when I have my micro pause for 15 seconds, I do one of two things. I either blink to make sure that my eyes are rested and dehydrated, or I just keep them closed for that entire 15-second period. Another thing you can do is just stare off into the void. It sounds weird, but trust me, when you're looking at something that's so distant away from you, you're engaging the other set of muscles that aren't getting that exercise when you're staring at a screen. Now when you're taking a work break, which is a couple of minutes long, that's really where the business comes in. I have a 3-step routine that I'm trying really hard to follow, and I'm hoping that by sharing it with you guys, I'm keeping myself accountable. The first thing I do is stand up, because God knows I don't get enough exercise in my daily life. Stand up, I walk around the office, I say hi to an intern, I say hi to a coworker, and I start talking about them about their day. It passes 5 minutes really well, but it also forces me to get up and walk around. I also go to the bathroom because I do procrastinate that. Second thing to do is take a sip of water because we never hydrate ourselves well enough. If you have a plant app, well, I have that once and I let the plant die every time. So let's be honest. Remind yourself to stay hydrated and even get a bite to eat if you need to. The third thing you need to do is check your posture. I want everyone to follow with me right now because this is something you need to keep in mind. Keep your feet planted firmly on the floor with your legs 90 degrees to the ground. Keep your arms at 90 degrees to the floor as well, and make sure that when you're resting your arms, you have a proper wrist support, so that you're resting them on your desk. And make sure that your shoulders are down, your head is up, and that your screen is at your screen is at eye level and about a foot away from your face. Now, some exercises that you can do with your wrist to reduce the chances of carpal tunnel are this particular exercise, where you just rest your arm on your desk and rotate it to make your palms face upwards and then down again. Another one you can do is to almost wave to your desk, almost give it a caress. Move your arm from side to side, exercising your wrist muscles. And the third one you can do is just dangle your wrist off the side of the desk and flex it up and down. And that's more knowledge that I can dispense. These are the main things that you can do to really to reduce your chances of carpal tunnel syndrome. I keep saying prevent, and then my dad shouted at me, "There's nothing you can do to prevent carpal tunnel syndrome." So just remember, if you really want to make sure that you're taking care of your eyes and your wrists, maintain a healthy diet, get your vitamins, do exercise, which I'm not doing, but hopefully we'll be able to. And that's really the best way to take care of yourself. So take care of yourselves and each other, and try to find a friend or a buddy to be accountable with, because that, I think, is the best way to make sure that you're actually following all of these steps. Shout out to my team who's making me accountable right now.